Hey everybody, it is Wednesday evening, December 23rd, 2015, and I wanted to do one final diary entry before the Christmas holiday. I will not be doing one this weekend. I will do one though next week, special year-end one to talk a little bit about my plans for 2016. But just closing off the Globex shorts here, you can probably see the reflection of the monitor on my screen. I mentioned recently in a tweet that I have gone to a light, or I guess Thinkorswim calls it a bright background that you can probably see reflecting off my glasses again, and it has done a world of good for me. I can see things so much more clearly. It's amazing how a little change like that, coupled with some other things, can get your head screwed on straight. So seeing things really clearly. For some reason, I do not do well with a dark background. Migrated to Thinkorswim, I guess going on was a year ago or so that we started doing this, along with Vision and Photon, which is my backup that I still retain here. So anyway, just closing up some sequences. Reminder: if you don't trade Globex and you are able to me, it's the absolute best time to trade. You've got to be available, and you have to certainly know the patterns, the transition patterns between U.S. and Asia, Asia, Europe, Europe, U.S. But depending upon how the day played out in the U.S., very distinct rhythms. In tonight's case, we had resistance around the 57, 58 area late in the day. We tanked right down to support. Asia opens, we lift off support. We trade up toward resistance late in the day, and then we trade off of that. So I got a little bit of long on the way up and a little bit of short on the way down, and I'm done for the night. So again, some very stellar patterns. No games being played. There's some people out there spoofing, improperly, but you just have to ignore that and just go with the patterns. So very clean in terms of a lot of the knee-jerk whipsaws that we see a lot over the course of the U.S. day session. You do not see that typically in the Globex session. So I love that. Income-wise, I've made far more this year during the Asia and Europe sessions than I have during the U.S. session. For a couple of reasons, but by and large, it's because the patterns are so crisp and clean, and you can actually have time to think and get some size on. So anyway, that's that. Trading going well into the end of the year now. Since I recorded that mea culpa on yips and on being frustrated, looking at the daily tally here, have not had a draw since. Very consistent day by day, and continuing into this week. I'm going to trade very lightly tomorrow. And my next job, if you will, my next task, a very important one, is to get the sizes up. I haven't done that this week. Liquidity's down a little bit during the day session. I'm actually still putting better size on at night. But I wanted to get the consistency. I wanted to get the equity curve trending in the right direction solidly, and we've gotten that taken care of. So now the next step is to ramp the size back up. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at in my trading. Trade lightly tomorrow, reminding myself, and then next week probably go at it pretty good on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then Thursday. I'm not sure if we have a half a day next Thursday or not. New Year's Eve. I don't think so. I know we have a half day tomorrow. So that's it. I wanted to again certainly thank everybody for being with me during the last many years that we've been doing this. Thanks for putting up with me. If you're listening to this for some reason, you're still listening. Either you find some value in it, or you like to, or you have some other motivation, and that's fine too. I appreciate your indulgence. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, whatever your faith may be. Obviously, a very important time of year for those of us in the Christian faith. And if you are of other faiths, as I've said in the book, I love you to death, and I am thankful for you. I am thankful that we have some comrades that we can lean on in this business, and I do appreciate that. This journey for me, and having a pulpit like we have here is a blessing for me. I said in the book that I think often I get more out of this than anybody looking over my shoulder, and that's the God's honest truth. It helps me stay sharp, but even when I hear things that I don't want to hear from the community, maybe it's because I need to hear them. And when I'm in a rut or something, I seem to get people cheering me on. I am very fortunate because most people don't have that opportunity. So I'm aware of that. I try to do what I can to give back, and we're going to continue to do that. Again, we're getting the site back more toward the diary. It's interesting as I look back at my trading career and I look at 5-year blocks. We're really coming up on the end of another 5-year block, 2015 coming to a close. And I look at the mid 90s to 2000, where in my career I was starting, stopping, rookie mistakes left and right, and then hit my personal abyss in 99, 2000 or so. 2000 to 2005 was climbing out of the abyss, finally figuring things out, getting my cost structure right, and really starting to take off. 2005 to 2010 was then the whole race to the mountaintop. Um, the end of 2010, of course, or May of 2010, but toward the end of that 5-year cycle, we had the flash crash, which was really interesting. Of course, got caught in that a little bit. And then 2010 to 2015 has been MF Global, has been Chronicles of a Million Dollar Trader being published, and now in many languages. And some burnout along the way, some ramped up teaching and mentoring along the way, the launch of the Jelly program. And now we kind of get toward the end of the 2015 year, and it's back to basics, back to journaling, back to really trying to get my trading back to where it is, where it has been at many times. So I feel good about where I'm at heading into the close of the year, but I got a lot of work to do. I've closed off some of the group environments I've been in recently, just so that I can again focus on myself in terms of my trading. We will do a live jelly effort sometime early in the year. I'm still thinking early February, but I'll let you know when that's firmed up. But again, this is a blessing for me in terms of being able to work with all of you and those of you that I've grown to know via Twitter, Futures Trader 71, Vernaman, Narav, Vader. You folks are class acts. And I am honored to be alongside you on this journey. So anyway, enough of that. Again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you all, and we'll pick this up on the flip side. Take care. Bye.